Good morning. My name is Melissa Romero and welcome to your Morning Meds. For today's Morning Meds, I'm going to talk about always and never. Two words that are rarely ever true, that are definitely subscriptions to a false belief. Let's talk about these words. So when you catch yourself, when you're thinking about life and you're thinking about the things in your life, for instance, if you're dating or whatever, and you start thinking about words like, I never attract the right partner. Or you're thinking from work and you're thinking about, I never get opportunities. Or I always attract this type of person. Or I always attract this situation. Or I never get this, or I never get that. I want you to realize that that is a subscription to a false belief. It's a belief that is so untrue. You cannot think that you always and never. It's unfair to say that you always attract a specific person, or you always attract a specific situation, or that you never attract something, or that you never attract a specific situation. It is totally a subscription to a false belief. And the thing is that the more you say these kind of always and never statements to yourself, the more you start to believe that, the more you start to create that reality for your life, for yourself. So think about it like a seed, right? The more we put that always and never seed into the soil, the more always and never crops we grow, the more we attract that kind of stuff, the more we manifest that type of situation. So my challenge for you today is to get rid of that always and never. Now let's look at it from a different perspective. So you have a partner, you have children, whatever it is, you have people that you're close to, friends, and you have an argument or whatever, and you're like, you never listen to me. You always do this, or you always do that, or you never do this, or you never do that. Now in that situation, that's also a false belief. That's also a false statement. And it's so untrue. And the problem with that is that when you say those kinds of things to a partner or your children or a coworker, a friend, something like that, what you're putting out there is you're making them feel unvalidated, unappreciated. And if you really, really think about it, do they really always do that? Do they really never do that? I mean, think about that. And what you're doing is you're actually making them feel guilty and unappreciated and unvalidated and like they can't get anything right by you. Now, my challenge for you in this situation is, again, get those words out of your vocabulary, but also dig deeper into the message that you are trying to express. What is it that you're really trying to express? Instead of you never listen to me, maybe sometimes I don't feel heard. Or, I feel as though you're not really hearing me out here. Think about that kind of statement better, and you'll actually get deeper rooted into what the problem is, and that will get you into a place of solving that problem instead of into a place of accusing someone of doing something, or into a place of guilting someone into feeling something that is untrue. So that's my challenge for you today. My challenge for you today is see these statements. See where you use these always and never statements, where you use the words always and never in your life. Try to omit them. Try to really dig deeper into what message you're trying to express and express that message. Get them out of your life when you're talking about yourself, because you do not want to plant those seeds of always and never. You don't want to plant those seeds of always and never into your life, especially when it comes to negative situations. Now, if you're affirming something and you're saying, I always have more than enough to get the things that I want and need in life, well, go for it. Use that in that situation. But to be honest with you, try your best to omit those two words from your experience, especially when you're talking to them as it relates to something negative in your life. All right? That's my message for you today. I love to love you. Peace. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to click that subscribe button before you go. Love to love you.